All right, time to update you guys on what we got. I'll keep it quick. So, a couple other games. I had a game against a deck called Link Sweet or Sweet Link. It's a lyrical deck that can scoop its whole field up back into the hand. I mean, that's lyrical in general, but this one gets powered up, crits, power to the whole front row, depending on if there's copies of certain units in the soul. I ended up losing to it because they got a defensive OT on my second turn. I'm like, turn to turn off, and I like to early rush people, so that was that. We had a back and forth, but like they really kicked my ass. And then when they turned my turn off, that was it. I threw a lightning bolt at them, but they healed. I just couldn't catch up back up. Then I faced off against what is that? After I fought the Sweet Link, I fought off against Leonard. Not Leonard, the fish. I fought off against a fish. Everyone knows the fish. I ended up getting very close to the fish. It was a good back and forth. I kept throwing lightning bolts at him, free damage. He wasn't really triggering all crazy, but I wasn't triggering at all. So that kept me from having the shield needed to stop his like 4 or 5, damn near 6 turn attack. I lost there. Faced Leonard, murdered her before she could get into Vivance and turn into, whatever that is, her overdress type form, right? And that was that. And then the last guy, he flipped over, and I think he was just done after a whole day of thing. He saw Narukami, he saw my starter. He was like, I'm not. He was like, are you playing? He was like, what are you playing? And I'm like, I'm playing Vermilion. He was like, it binds, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, man, I'm not dealing with this. It was Zorda. He was like, I don't even want to deal with you binding my stuff. I'm out. He scooped up his stuff and was out. So that's everything. I had a record of 3-5. Not the greatest, but I'm getting better. Follow me for more content here, on Merc Black Music and Games. And wish me luck the next time I go to one of these. Most people quit after having a record like that. But I'm not most people.